What is going on, everyone? My name is Chance. If you are new here, I provide value when it comes to trading stocks and options in the stock market. So today I had one of my biggest days yet. I made $630 within an hour and a half of trading. I made $55 here on SPY, and I made $575 on Apple. First, we will go over the SPY trade. So on SPY, I made $55 like I said. I got in 5 contracts. I got in with puts. Puts means if you are new to options, puts means you make money when the option goes down. So I got in with 5 at 738 for 392. So basically we can say I bought them for $4 a contract. And if you're new to options, if you do, I didn't buy them for $3.92. I bought them for $392 per contract. So 392 times 4, that's about for a 12.6. I was in $1,600 on this trade. So I bought the contracts at 392 at 738. At 738, I bought them. So right around here. See exactly what time we got in this trade. 738.40. So zoom in right here. So right here, pretty much exactly right here where my arrow is pointing, I got in with 5 contracts. So $1,600 deep, I got in right here. And then I sold all 5 of them at 739.55. You can see exactly the same time all my contracts were executed to sell all of them. So I bought the contract at 392 and I sold it for 8, 9, 10, 11 for 11-cent profit. So 11 times 5, that's $55. That's how you get $55 profit with 5 contracts. So I sold them all at 739. So literally, yeah, at the end of 739. So 739.55. So almost 740. So 739.55. Literally right here. I sold them. So this was literally a 1-minute trade for $55. As you can see, it dipped down just a little bit more. Could have got a little bit more on my contract, but the type of trader that I am, I go in moderately heavy, and I get out with quick profit. What I tell myself is heavy size means heavy discipline. Get in, you get out, you make your money. If it ended up continue going your way, you don't look at, oh, I could have made more. You just happy with what you got. You executed great. That's the whole goal here. Execution is everything. Discipline is everything. So let's go on to the other trade that I did. So Apple, I made $575. So I bought 5 at 746. So let's put an Apple. AAPL is the ticker. So, oh, and let me know, you guys, if you guys can hear me good, because I was getting comments on my last video saying that people were having audio issues, saying that my volume was too low. So let me know if you guys can hear me just fine. Just put in the comments below. You guys can hear me just fine. Or if I'm too loud, just let me know. I can make my audio input a little lower for the next video. Anyway, so at 746, I got in with 5 contracts. I got in with calls this time, so that means you make money when the stock goes up. So I got in with 5 at 746. $7.46, my apologies. $7.46 right here. So I got in just at the end of 746. So just at the end. So right here I got in. Right. Oh, sorry. Sometimes my mouse double clicks. My apologies. My apologies. Okay, so 746. Right here. So right here at the end of this big green candle, I got in 746 with 5 contracts. So 5 times 335. That's like $1,600 deep. And then I got in with a additional 10 at 747. Let's look at exactly what time. 747 at 7. Okay, so 747.20 I got in. 10 more. First I got in with 5. Now I'm got in with 10. So just about right here, I got in with 10. So let me zoom in a little more for you guys. My apologies, that's too much. So, okay. So Apple was dropping down, and then I saw a good buy point because as you can see, Apple dropped. It had a good dip, and I figured sometime during the day it has to recover. So right here, 5 contracts I got in, then I got in with 10 more. So 15 total contracts I'm in at 747. And then I got in with 5 more at 752. 752. $752 right here. Right on this green candle. Let me delete these lines. I was just using these lines as actually I'll keep them so you guys can understand my whole mindset on this trade, why I held, etc. So 752 right on this green candle I got it. And then so I'm basically in with 20 contracts within 4, 5, and within 6 minutes I'm in with 20 contracts. And I added an additional 5 at 816. My apologies. Let's look at exactly what time I took them. 816 29. 816.29. So just about right here. And let me tell you guys why I added in when the stock was continuing to go down. So I saw volume going up, and I saw that obviously the stock was going down. So I figured this would be a good point to buy my contracts for a little cheaper and to get a good average. If you buy in, because you can see right here, the 5 contracts I got for 318. You can see right here, 318. I got these for 318 when I was originally buying. So I bought 5 of them for $318 when I was originally buying them for $345, $340, $335. So what that does is when you buy contracts at a lower price than you originally bought them for, it brings your average down. So if, quote unquote, hear me out, if the trade goes your way, this goes for anyone, if the trade goes your way, the trade will work in your favor a little quicker. See, I want you guys to understand, I did not need to buy more contracts. And now you're probably asking why. Because I bought these contracts a week out. These did not expire till the 12th. It's only the 2nd. I had a whole week and I had like a week and 2-3 days before they expired. Decay doesn't kick in. Decay means if you get in an option trade, it can, even if the stock goes up in favor, you're not going to be able to get your premiums to jump. You're not going to be able to get out of the trade profitable because decay happens. Okay, if these options expired today, I wouldn't have been able to execute the way that I did and make money. So I added in with more, knowing that decay was in my favor because there was no decay on these options. So I knew that yes, I knew the stock was going to drop. I knew that, but eventually, I know that it has to go up. I was willing to ride these out for a couple of days, but I kept a sharp eye and I executed. So this is what happened. So, uh, like we talked about at 8:16, I got in with 5 more, $318. Okay, and then at 8:42, I bought in one contract. And then at 8:42 again. So basically, I bought 2 contracts at 8:42.05. So let's go over here. 8:42.05. Literally, when like the lowest that the stock came. Look, bought in with 2 more. 8:42.05. Literally at this green candle. And let me just delete these real quick so you guys can understand. Remove drawing. So basically at 8:42. Here, let me just here. I hope you guys can see this. Here, right. I'm just gonna put this up here like this. So at 8:42 right here, I bought in with 2 more. So totally, I'm in the trade with 27 contracts. So let's kind of get a better overview of what's going on here, okay? So you guys can see all my buying points. Okay. So 5. Yeah, let's just 5, 10, 5, 5. Okay, so 5 contracts right here. 5. Then I got in with 10 more, or 10, so 15 total. So 5 contracts, and then I got in with 10 contracts. Then I got in with 5 contracts. So I'm buying contracts as it's going up, and then as the stock goes down, I buy 5 more, and then the stock really takes a dip. And this is when I get in with 5. Yeah, this is when I get in with 5. So I get in with 5 right here. The option makes lower lows. I get in with 2. To be quite honest with you guys, I was in this trade, I believe, 10 grand. So just trying to keep things transparent with you guys so you guys understand it. takes money to make money. If you buy one contract, you're not going to see these kind of gains. You got to understand the risk to reward. You got to understand that if you're going to get in a trade, you have to have conviction, and you have to understand options as a whole. You got to understand so many things when it comes to options. So I'll go over that in future videos. So basically, I'm in with 27 contracts. You do 5, 10, 5, 5, and then 2. So 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 26, 27. So I'm in with 27 contracts. So on this whole ride down, okay, I got in with 27 contracts. So in my head, this is what I was thinking. So option goes, the stock goes down, and I'm thinking to myself, okay, SPY is down. SPY is, Apple kind of follows SPY. So SPY is the overall market. So SPY was going down, and then I see SPY. I've seen this so many times this year with the market. It takes a huge dip and then it recovers. So I was like, if the market's going to recover, Apple's going to recover. So I literally drew this trend line earlier this morning. So I drew this trend line knowing and having a understanding that the option and the stock went down. Okay. But I said if it can recover, I can easily get in the money. So let me show you guys. Okay. Let me show you guys where I sold, but before I do that, I want to draw another line so you guys can understand my mindset on this trade. So my first line was here, and I'm sure you guys saw the 2 trend lines earlier. Drew a trend line literally like this, okay? Literally like this. As these lines were forming, I literally drew a trend line like this. I didn't go up with the trend line, I went just, because this is more predictable. If you do something like this, well, what are the chances of the stock just jumping up? Pretty short chances, but if you draw a trend line as the candles are forming, okay, you honestly you gotta wait for two of them. So after this one formed, I went like this. I literally went like this. But then as this third one formed, I kind of, I spreaded it out so I can get an understanding, okay, because I was thinking if it drops below my trend line, then obviously the trade's not going to go your way. You might want to think about cutting your losses, maybe taking half of your position off. It all comes down to how you feel. I always tell myself, heavy size means heavy discipline. So let me remove this, remove drawing. So the trade starts to go my way. I get out no, I remember I sold all of them at the same time. Yeah, so 940.26. So let me show you guys where I sold all of them. Let me see if I can get something else for you guys. Yeah, I sold them at 940. I believe I got the whole. I got an average like this. If I would have gotten all at the bottom, this is what trading messes with your mind. You think to yourself, oh, if I would have gotten all right here and then sold all right here, then now I would have made more money. But no, that's not. The reality of trading is you're not going to get the very bottom and the very top. But I got out at 940.26. So 940.26. 940.26. So literally right here, if you can see this right here. Let me try to make it a little bigger for you guys. Where this is right here, that's where I got out. I didn't get the top. Didn't get the top. I thought to myself, I know my Okay, so let me try to explain to you guys what I'm talking about. Okay, the option. So I basically, my average was 335 on the trade. So 335 I was at, or 330 I believe. So basically, I sold them all at 355. The option went to like 365, 370. That would have made me another couple $100. But you don't think like that. You think in terms of let me not be greedy and let me get my money, get the money that I deserve, because you only deserve what you value yourself as a trader and yourself as when it comes to execution. Right, oh, it's another one. Okay, hold on. Basically, chance. Um, it's not letting me clicking the wrong button here. Sorry. Basically, got out right here. Okay, you guys understand. I got out right here. You guys can see a better overview of what Apple did today. Okay, so it went down, covered a little bit. It only recovered half of what it dropped. Not even half of what it dropped. So here are the lows today. So the low is right here, and then the high of the stock was right here. So I'll give you guys a second to look at my arrows. My arrows are where I averaged in, where I bought in originally, and this is where I got out. So I didn't get out at the top like I said. Saw a good point from my options to get filled because you're either going to be first or you're going to be last when it comes to trading. And I've had my contracts to sell at 355 for like the whole time I was in this trade because I figured if this trade will go my way, I can get a 20-cent bounce. And I was right. The stock bounced another 15 cents, but I was fine with that. You don't know if the stock's gonna go up here, know if the stock's gonna go down here. So I'm making double clicks all the time. You don't know if the stock's gonna go down here, so got out. And basically I got out when the stock was at the highest point of the day. Because after that, it literally just dropped. Even when it touched right here. That's not even this tip top is a resistance. You can see right here. Look at how much it consolidated right here. I mean, it never went higher, or it never even went as high as where I got out. I didn't get out here, got out right here, but even right here, look, it never even met. It never even met my exit point. So you gotta ask yourself as a trader, am I willing to take the money off the table, or am I willing to be patient and wait? Like I've told you guys, I'm not a patient person. You need to make, oh, I'm sorry, I need to make my money and get out for the day. The faster I make my money during the day, the less tempted I am to just sit on the computer trade and trade and trade and trade for 6 hours. Because I've noticed this about myself. The longer I sit on the computer and trade, the more I over trade. The more I just start, oh, let me just get in, because I feel like I always need to be in a trade. But I've learned over the years of trading, the way that trading works is you have to wait for the right setups. I saw this as a good setup. I saw a very high volatile day that it was selling off, and I knew it was going to recover. I didn't know if it was going to recover today, or I didn't know if Apple was going to recover in 5 days from now. So I bought not out of the money, I bought next week's options instead of this week's. The only problem with that, which is only a problem if you look at it as a problem, is these contracts costed a lot of money. I mean, I was in 27 contracts for 300, and you guys can see I bought them, I bought 5 for 365, bought 10 for, I was in the trade like 10 grand, seriously. So you either have conviction, you don't. You either have discipline or you don't. And I didn't just go in heavy to go in heavy myself. I truly had conviction. And this was a beautiful play on my part. So everyone will have a play like this as long as you stick to your plan, stick to what you believe in, and as long as you don't, like with what I said, you don't over trade. You don't try to force a trade. The second you force a trade, things won't work out. If I just got in all my contracts right here, I mean, the stock would have had to come up here for me to make my money, for me to even be in the green. So I knew the stock was going to go up. It's just a matter of how much does it need to go, how much does the option need to go up for me to make, not to make, but to be in the green, because I realized, oh shoot, okay, even if this goes up, I'm going to get a 5-10 cent move. I need to bring my average down. So if it goes up, I get a lower average, so I get a heavy move. I knew the stock wasn't going to go up. Look, if you get in calls on a down day when the market's down, you're almost like crazy, because there's no way that the market can this and just recover higher than where it was, unless the market's having a really, really strong day because of some reason. But yeah, sorry you guys, this was a long video, but my passion is trading, and I really hope you guys learned a lot. And yeah, you guys can just see the reasons I took the trade, the conviction that I had, and you guys can see right here. A play can be a play if you make it a play. You have to have discipline. You cannot get emotional. You cannot not believe in yourself. You cannot have confidence. If you get in a trade and you don't have confidence, then don't get in the trade. Wait for the right setup to present itself so you're not tripping out. You cannot get in a trade and walk away from the computer to go get a bite to eat, to go brush your teeth, etc., to even go take a shower. You should not be taking that trade. You should not be going in that heavy. I mean, I was in this trade and I went to go check if my car was locked. My car was locked. I wasn't tripping. I was willing to be patient, which I'm usually not willing to be patient, but I was willing to because the market's had 5 down days, 6 down days in a row. Just keep dropping. So anyway, yeah, if you guys have stayed to this long, give the video a thumbs up. And if you haven't subscribed, make sure that you subscribe. More videos like this to come. There will be more shorter. Just kind of wanted to go in depth. in depth and talk a little bit about options and why I bought into next week's options chain instead of this week's. And if you guys have any questions, you guys want me to make a specific video about a specific type of problem or question that you have related to options, I will answer that very clearly in a video to come. Give me any problems that you guys are having, put that in the comments when it comes to options. Give me any insight you guys would like to have in the comments down below when it comes to options. So yeah, I'm here for you guys. I want you guys to learn as much as you guys can. I'm here to show you guys that opportunities will present itself. You got to look for those opportunities. Always tell yourself, just because I missed the opportunity today, just because I didn't get in here, doesn't mean there won't be an opportunity tomorrow. So have a good day, you guys, or have a good night. Thank you for watching. Like I said, if you haven't subscribed, make sure you do so already. And have a good night. Thank you.